everybody. Good morning. Hello, Greg.
Hello, Monica.
Nice to meet you today.
Yes, nice to meet you too. Thank you for the invitation.
Yes, we have the special mission today. So I'm happy that you are here together with me.
I'm happy too. I hope it will be useful.
Because without you, this mission would be impossible.
Okay.
Dears, I think that you know what you are going to introduce. We have great news, the new products.
Yes.
Yes, it looks really fantastic. I'm a woman, so I like when the product device is very nice, very expensive.
Fashionable,
Yes,
really.
fashionable, yes. It looks
chic.
Yes, it looks very expensive and it's made by high quality materials.
Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah, exactly. So I think that now is the time you should to tell us what is it, Greg?
Okay, so it's our new device. It's called hydrogen water sprayer. It generates hydrogen-rich water by the means of water electrolysis. This is for your face, this is for your hands, everywhere where skin is exposed to the sunlight. This is like a device to protect your skin, to keep it youthful, to hydrate it and protect your skin, protect your hair. And this is a tip, a hint what we'll talk about. Yes.
So sorry for interrupting you, but I have to say that everybody who like to look good, who wants to care about the skin, right? Who care about the processes of aging, should watch our video.
Yes, and I think everybody, cares about aging, and those who don't, it means they haven't realized it yet. So
not only women.
Yes, not only women, and definitely the industrial sector of cosmetics for men is growing rapidly. So I think everybody cares about it. Just not everybody wants to, commit to it.
Yeah, in fact, I have to say that I had an opportunity to test this hydrogen water sprayer, and about my experience I'll tell you later. Greg is the best person to tell us about this product because he is an expert in TIENS Europe region, expert in implementation new products, right?
Yes.
Also
in product development, in technological merit of the products, in science and development. So yes, it's my pleasure to tell you something about it.
Tell us, Greg, why hydrogen is so effective in this product, in this kind of treatment.
What this device does, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so you will have to stop me, I guess, at some point.
Okay.
Well, okay, so not to make it too difficult, I want to tell you a few facts first about hydrogen. Hydrogen is actually the first element in periodic table of elements because it is the smallest element, the smallest atom. It has atomic number 1. It is also the first element that was created in the universe. About 15 billion years ago, when there was Big Bang and our universe was created, only a few milliseconds afterward, the hydrogen was created. And hydrogen is the most abundant element in universe. It's everywhere in the universe, in the space. It creates about 75% of the universe mass. So it is like a universal element that world uses as a universal fuel. It is burned in the stars. For example, our sun continuously burns hydrogen in an atomic fusion that creates sun energy for living. All things, all animals, plants, people on Earth. So for us, it's like a universal fuel we could never really touch.
So I have a question. How can we compare this kind of antioxidants with other one we know?
Yes, that's a good question. Thank you. what is special about hydrogen and what puts it apart from other antioxidants, that it is selective, that it only attacks the hydroxyl radicals, the most dangerous ones, yes, and it neutralizes the hydroxyl radicals, but it leaves apart the other positive radicals. So this is like the most universal antioxidant we could have, yes. And one more thing that is very special about hydrogen, in a form of drinkable gas, like hydrogen that is dissolved in water, yes, hydrogen gas H2 that is dissolved in water, is that it is very inert. It is so small that it can actually penetrate all structures of the body, even the cells, the body cells, and even subcell structures like mitochondria. And when I was telling you about the hydroxyl radicals, 98% of hydroxyl radicals are created in mitochondria, inside the cells. So before all these good antioxidants, exogenous antioxidants like vitamin C from plants, from fruit, from food we eat, get there, they are like in a majority, they are already degraded by the body. Yes, so they are not as effective as hydrogen could be, because hydrogen in split seconds can penetrate all the structures of the body and can go inside the cells there where other antioxidants could not reach, yes? So it can attack exactly the hydroxyl radical there where it is the most dangerous, where it is attacking the cell from inside. Since hydrogen is so, it's universal antioxidant, it is selective meaning intelligent, yes? It attacks only the bad free radicals, again, not free radicals are bad, yes, there are some important ones. And the third important thing is that, as we said, hydrogen in the gaseous form, in the form of H2 diatomic hydrogen molecules, it penetrates different barriers. So if we drink it as a hydrogen water through our H cup, yes, we get hydrogen in our body. We help our internal organs, heart, and so on.
I can tell you about my experience after using this product. I used it for 2 weeks. And after this, I can tell that my skin getting much smoother, and also I have a dark spot. My dark spot also has lightened it. What else? It's very interesting.
So it works.
Yes, it works after 2 weeks. And what I also can tell also, I use it for my hair, and now I can tell that my losing hair is not so.
It has improved, yes?
It stopped, yes, it stopped, really.
Improved.
After 2 weeks,
Yes.
But I do, really, I did it very often, 4-5 times a day.
Yeah.
Also, we together with Natalia use this hydrogen water spray in the office, because as you know, here in Poland office we have air conditioned and we have no possibility to open the window. So during the whole working day, when we use this sprayer, our face getting more fresh, and our makeup also looks quite good during all day. So it's also
okay. So it is like a universal protective.
Exactly. You know, now it's summer. Also spring, summer, I'm in the seasonal. Many times now we are going outside, we running, we bicycling. Can we use it also like a refresher during these sport activities?
Well, there are two things about what makes this device special, I think, because in my opinion it's a fusion of science and fashion. Yes, it was created for those who want to look young, healthy. Yes, have a young, hydrated skin, but also at the same time they like the fashionable gadgets. Yes, it is something that you can pull out and other people can get interested. So, what's the secret? The secret, remember I was telling you about hydrogen as a universal fuel, that there is so much hydrogen in the water, but to actually take advantage of it, we only learned it about 100 years ago, we learned the science, yes? And only in the last few years we developed this science into building a very small electrolytes, yes, electrodes that can actually split the water, yes, because the secret of the science of this device, of creating the hydrogen in a form of gas, H2 molecules, diatomic hydrogen molecules from water, is the water electrolysis. And it is the TIENS that had this science, that had enough knowledge and technology to produce such a small, very efficient device that creates hydrogen-rich water. And the second secret of this device is that yet this device is fashionable, chic, portable. It can be put into a handbag. It can be taken into
the pocket.
Yes, into the bucket. So it is like a universal gadget or health gadget, I would say, for women, and hey, by the way, for men too. Because just to finish the story of oxidation and hydrogen, where it can help, yes, that also the premature aging, graying of hair is also caused by the lack of antioxidants and too much oxidative stress, yes, oxidation. In the hair follicles, graying of hair is a natural process, but it might happen sooner or later. It's in majority induced by genetics. Yes, it is.
What if we have gray hair? Can it back it?
That I'm not sure.
Process?
That I'm not sure. I don't want to say things that this device cannot do. But I can tell you that actually, if we use it on our hair, or more on the scalp, on the scalp skin, it will actually increase the blood flow. It will stop the negative oxidative processes in the hair follicles, and our hair becomes stronger. Yes, and it might stop premature graying of hair. Yes, so it is like a universal protective antioxidant. Protects our skin from inside out. Yes, penetrates the cells, but also prevents the premature graying of hair.
So it may seem too small and too simple, but however it's a very clever device, yes? We recommended it to use by women, men, and what about the children? Can also or maybe not? Because,
yes, but I think for children it is, it is not a toy. It is not a toy.
Yeah.
There is a pure real technology inside. It is an expensive technology. The materials that are used are also quite expensive. So let's not treat it as a toy. Yes, I see nothing wrong with children using it, but rather maybe not on their own. Yes, maybe mom or dad can. It can be used also for hydration. Yes, since it is a spray and.
Asking about the children, I mean children 12 years and older. Not 5, 6 years
so
old.
In this way, okay, sorry, I didn't get
for example, teenagers.
Yes, for
because
teenagers
they have
it can be
with
acne.
skin.
Yeah, that's true. It can be acne is also caused in a way by the excessive sebum, but also by the oxidative processes, and then some accumulation of pathogens, bacteria that can in the end lead to oxidative processes in our skin. Yes, so in this way I think it can help maybe not entirely fight acne, but it can help, you know, to
processes
to diminish it, to keep it under control. Yes. So I think it could be good
Great.
use for teenagers.
Super.
Too.
Okay, I think now it's time to show how it works.
Okay, so
First of all, what should we do? Our first step.
yes,
We open the box. And
yes,
what's next?
yes, we open the box. First, we have to, before the first use, we have to clean the device. Yes, so we have to put the water in. It's only 15 milliliters of water. Important is that we use mineral water because it has to be a good electrolyte. Yes, it needs to create a water conductivity, water electrolysis, so it has to be mineral water.
If we have the best effect, we need to use mineral water.
Yes, if we want this to be
No discussion.
yes, still mineral water, non-carbonated. Then the second thing, we need to clean the device before the first use. So we need to put the water inside, I already did, and we need to let it soak for a few hours and then run the electrolysis cycle a few times.
Few times, that means how many times?
About 6 to 8 times. Run it like don't use the water, just start the device, pour out the water and then run it again. What does it mean to run the electrolysis? Well, that's the important thing about this device, how to use it. So, once the water is in, once it has already been cleaned, you simply, before use, you also have to charge it. Yes, here is a charging port that uses a micro USB cable.
Just like typical smartphone.
Yes, so you just charge it like a smartphone. You charge it for about 2 hours for full charge.
Only 2 hours.
Yes,
Quick.
only 2 hours, yes. So once the device is fully charged, you can run about 20 electrolysis cycles. So on full charge, you can use it about 20 times. What does it mean, electrolysis cycle? Well, it's simply starting the device. So you start the device, here is a little button, yes, you press it, and it starts the water electrolysis. And during the electrolysis, maybe you can see here the color changes from kind of red to blue. It creates small bubbles, and it takes only about 2 minutes. Yes, it's really quick process, and yes, there is too much water inside, so you can see even it bubbles and it pours the water out. So you should be careful not pour too much water, as I did. But anyway, you can see that it changes the lights from red to blue, and once it is done, we'll put it so it doesn't. Yes. We'll put it here and we'll come back to it when the electrolysis is done. Once it is done, it will turn blue and the water is ready to use.
Every day after a shower, I use this for my whole body. Am I correct with this?
Yes, of course.
Can I use it on my whole body also?
The skin deserves to be healthy, not only on our face. Yes,
exactly.
As I said before, the skin is the first barrier for our body. So the skin is not only about beauty, this is important for us, but also about health. Yes.
Yeah.
So the more we take care of our skin, the better we care. The better care of it we take, the more healthy it is. Yes, so it can be used on the whole body, on the face, on hands, yes, on the hair, on the scalp.
Yes,
as I told you
I
before.
tell you why I use it on my whole body, because as you said, we should use all water after one electrolyte, because we cannot repeat on the same water.
Yes.
So it's better when we can use.
Yes, that's one thing I should also tell you about, because the same as with our H cup, the secret of hydrogen is as such that it is a universal excellent antioxidant. But remember, I told you that it is lighter than air. The hydrogen molecules are so small that it is much lighter than air. So hydrogen can evaporate, go into the space very quickly. And this is something what we like, yes? This is the mechanism why it is so easily can penetrate our skin, our dermis, the cells, but at the same time it won't last there for too long. It's not like we drink hydrogen water and it will stay there forever. No, it is because it can penetrate all barriers. It will also evaporate from this device or from our H-cup within half an hour. So we should always use it fresh. And that's why, in order to use this device, the hydrogen water, you cannot buy it bottled from the shop. You cannot go to the shop and say, I want to buy hydrogen water, because there wouldn't be...
Because we have generated
Yes,
fresh
there wouldn't
one.
be any hydrogen inside it, so you have to generate it fresh.
It has been done, right?
Yes, it has been
so
done. It's stopped.
now it's ready to use.
Yes, it's ready to use. Feel free, you're
Yes,
first.
thanks. There is a very important also the circles. How,
Yes, you can, clockwise, you can.
Clockwise, yes, okay. Oh, here is really hot, so
Yes, you can spray it on your neck.
Yes.
Yes.
Here too. On my hair also, on my hand. Would you like a little bit?
Yes, and it will also hydrate our skin. Yes, so
really.
during summer, or as you said, when you're in the office, when there is air conditioning, yes, or there is not too much exchange of air inside an office, it is very good to use it.
And I feel so fresh.
Yes, not only because of antioxidant action, but just to hydrate our skin, to create a kind of film that will keep it like moistened, and then it will be elastic and healthy.
And
so,
it also gives an energy, you know. So
yes, so I think this is how it should be used, and you can use it as many times a day as you want. And yeah, it's an excellent, fashionable gadget for the yes, for the summer. You just close it, put it into your handbag, and there you go. Yes.
Yes, it is really great device. Very simply, very easy to use, and you have to have it.
Yes, we really welcome you to use it.
We recommend.
And I assure you, your skin will be healthy and you will look younger.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you.